Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we're gonna look at Bitcoin consolidating. If you're liking the show, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. We're all here and feeling better. Thank you very much for asking, Andrew. Good evening, facts. How's it going? Tired and sore. Well, I hope you start to feel better and rest up for the weekend. And Carthago, good evening, my friend. A little bit better, yeah, that's for sure. Definitely better than yesterday. Not 100% still, but better nonetheless. Alrighty, well, let's see what's going on with market cap, right? Where are we at, man? What are we doing? Are we doing anything that's worth mentioning? No, we're consolidating. That's it. It gets boring. It's sideways motion. Drop, hit divergence, pop, and right now, as you can tell, the last 5 days in crypto has just been like, boom, nothing. We haven't really gone anywhere. Mic check good. Thank you very much for that awesome mic check, my friend. Alrighty, let's see what else, man. It's just, again, sideways. So there's really nothing going on. Last technicals we talked about are the same for the daily. That's what we're going to see through the markets. So we're just going to focus on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, okay? So you can tell the price of Bitcoin here slightly lower than, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever it was, 5 days ago. All right, so let's zoom in here, man. Again, at almost that level, right? So really not a lot has happened. Dropped a bit, pumped a bit, dropped that same bit, right? To that same level, open up, and we're just up sideways. That's all she wrote. All righty, let's go to the 4 hour chart. All right, we're not really doing a lot. Bearish divergence, moved it down, right? We said we might hit the 69. Very close to it, finding it as support, trying to bounce from it. That's good. Nothing else wrong with that. Again, the hidden divergence still helping us to hold. Bearish indicator did move us down again, but not with strength, and that's because we're in a bull market, a bull trend, and we still have this measure move to go. Like I stated, market just feels bullish overall, although we're not getting the most or strongest bullish conditions on the moves, right? Because of the divergences being hidden bullish. So if we had something different, I think we might be looking for a different move to happen here. This is 225. This is 217. In all fairness, like this is slightly more negative here, right? And I think we have continued, that hidden bullish, and that's why we're pumping a bit here on the 4 hour. Right? It makes sense. We not only have it now against the MACD, but we also now have it against the RSI. Right? So moving up. Good. That is why we're getting it near support. We're looking for the reversal, right? We get higher than the previous high for this divergence to not take hold and for us to be able to rally more. Weekend's going to be here. hopefully we still get continuation of this moves. Again, I'm not going to be here Saturday or Sunday unless we get something insane pumping. But even then, I'm just rarely checking the markets on the weekend. Something goes crazy and someone tags me on Discord, I might like come and look, see if it's like worth coming in and doing a stream, depending again whether or not I'm here. But yeah, right, look at this. Boom, median, right? From that high, yeah, that's where we're at. Boom, right? Sideways. So it's good. Nothing else crazy going on here. With that said, let's go to the 1 hour, right? As far as 1 hour goes, again, we had this divergence. Talked about it. Just from the 1 hour. Yep. So let's see a bit off. Should be there. There we go. And this is from the 4. I'm almost positive that's from the 4. It's not from the daily. I can assure you that. All right. Let's see here, man. All right, on a shorter move here, again within the same island, strong bullish. That's good. Nothing wrong with that move. Kind of like it. It's going to bring us action to the upside, and that's what we're getting, right? Look at this. Right there. Alrighty. So we're starting to go for the rally. Starting to like die out a little bit. There's really nothing bearish, right? High, lower high, lower high. So nothing bearish here for this plateauing motion that we're getting. So hopefully we can get continuation still to the upside on the bullish strong. Larger move, I think we're still good with the same divergence that we call. Maybe something here on the bullish hidden against the RSI. So as you can tell, right, RSI coming down a bit, right? Low, lower low on those spikes, and then here we have the same thing coming up here, right? So head bullish, head bullish on the larger move, strong bullish on the shorter move, action to the upside. Part of the reason that we're getting that small rally coming in, and everything else is looking good. Now the small move here, I think it's gonna match with whatever we're looking at the 4 hour, so it's good. Bitcoin, although it was neutral yesterday, I'm gonna go slightly bullish for today, right? I feel that's where we're going with Bitcoin because of the bullish indicators that we're getting on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Okay, so feeling bullish. There's a potential for that movement to go up. All right, with that in store, let's go look at Ethereum. I think it's gonna be like a carbon copy of this, 3,496. Let's get it on the daily. How's your week, guys? Let me know. Y'all doing good? Your week fun? Yeah, wait, man. You're waiting for that. Right on. Here on the daily. Change it. My daily, same thing, right? The consolidation here is not looking as good as Bitcoin. Right? Consolidation here is down, sloping a little bit. As you can tell, Bitcoin was just flatlining, remember? Lines were side for the last 5 days. Ethereum slightly down. All right, so with that in consideration, really not a lot else to talk about here on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. Low, about sideways motion. We're gonna be going in on the move. Yeah, boy. All right. Medium bullish divergence. Go figure, right? Part of the reason that we could be looking for action on the offside. Medium bullish divergence. Hells yeah, man. There we go. We don't have it against the RSI. It's just against the MACD. And with all that into account, that's it. Moving to the upside. Getting to target would be the, same stuff we talked about. 3,535. We get above there. 33,642. Below there. Looking at drop to this here level. 3,327. Getting above 3,642, we're looking for 3,873, okay? That's the moves for Ethereum. Fax has been working on fixing some rental properties. Might have another Bloodhound puppy sold tomorrow. Okay, you're selling them? Awesome, dude. Would love to have a Bloodhound. I just don't know where I would keep it, man. Post pictures in the chat. I'm intrigued. I want to see what those puppies look like, man. You might have posted them, I'm not sure. But if you haven't, post in the pet section. I want to see what those hounds look like on the Discord. Alright, so I'm going to try something here. That move goes there, so we're going higher. Here we're coming in lower, right? No, we're also going higher. Alright, so that didn't match. And this is going higher. So we don't have anything here that is bullish, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. You had 8? Oh, wow. Down 2 left. Ooh. Yeah, post the pictures. I'll show them if able. Pubs are cool, man. With all this said and done, that's where we're at. Nothing bullish on the 1 hour. So again, I just think it's going to follow Bitcoin. That's what I'm feeling for Ethereum. It tends to follow suit. The market is Bitcoin-centric, although Bitcoin dominance is no longer mattering for moves like it used to in the past. At least from what we have seen. That correlation that used to be there seems to be dying out. But if Bitcoin pumps, the market's going to pump with it. That's just how things go, right? Ah, those puppies are the cutest. I want one. Let's see if I can open this. Copy link. I'm just going to paste it here. Just going to show it. Those are the puppies. Man, they look cool. Is that the mother or father there in the background, man? Like that one over there? Or like grandfather or something like that? Man, these puppies are awesome, bro. There's another one back there. Woo-wee. And another one there. Jeez, you got a lot of hounds, bro. That is insanely cool. Insanely cool. That's mom. Awesome, dude. Pretty puppies, man. They seem to be cool AF. Those are like good for like. Are those good for like trailing and hunting, right? Like they'll like follow the trail for a while. I think, like tracking dogs. Get them to find a deer. Awesome, bro. That's cool. All right, that's it for Ethereum. Let's go to ADA. $88. Where we at, man? On the daily. Wait for it to load. I'm not sure if I would have the patience to track something for a mile. Again, on data, really not a lot going on. Again, sideways motion, looking better in Ethereum for sure, right? Again, but just like Bitcoin, some of that sidewaysness, where 5 days ago we're about the same price. That's fairly good. ADA's holding up better than ETH. 4 hour, getting some nice work, some nice motion up here. Let's see, do we have anything here, man? Low, high. We didn't have anything, and then on this move here, we're also not creating anything on the 4 hour. We're just bouncing. Why? Because just cause, bro. That's what it looks like. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. All right, ADA's starting to create some bearish divergence. That's what's getting its shift down. Unlike Bitcoin, remember? So Bitcoin had bullishness, and it was moving up. ADA has bearishness. It's doing like the opposites now. Ooh, interesting, sir. That's what ADA moving down a bit. I'm gonna zoom in here, show you guys the zero chart. All right, look at that high. This point, lower high. All right, that divergence is there for sure. That's holding. right, I'm gonna show this picture because this one's awesome. Real quick, taking a break from Ada. That'd be the mom, that'd be the pup. They do look alike, my friend. They do look alike. Are they like water dogs? Can they go in the water no problem? I want to download. Why did they download it? I just want to open. Oh, that content's unavailable. There we go. And were these like 5 of the pups, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one looks, I'm not sure if it's a male or female pup, but I mean, it's the only one that's looking at the camera, but she looks like bored AF. She's like, why you want me to look over there, man? You know, like she's out of it. This one looks more attentive. This one's like, I don't care. And this one's like just chilling. It's like, why are you making me get up for a photo, man? But they're awesome, bro. It's freaking cool. Oh no, Ada, 65 cents. Oh, what are we gonna do? All right, stuff we talked about already yesterday. Really, not a lot has changed with the market. Right, so we're gonna wait for that consolidation to happen before we get a move. It just kind of gets repetitive, which kind of sucks, but you know, we at least have targets. If ADA keeps dropping 64 cents, if Bitcoin pumps, ADA very likely gonna follow suit as well, and then we're gonna figure out what happens afterwards. Looks like the dad, liver tan, awesome. All right, guys, what else do you want to look at? I mean, we don't have a lot of people in his house today. Just like 7 people watching. That's awesome. And so what else do you guys want to look at? Because I really just look at whatever you guys ask. That is on the list. Because otherwise we can add stuff still. But, you know, if it's on the list, we'll look at it. If it's not on the list, too bad. But, you know, on that, it's just a chill Friday for me. Again, coming in better than yesterday. Still not 100%, but I just want to come in again and chill. Although the markets are really not doing a lot from what we discussed last time and from yesterday. Because, again, it's just consolidation. So, it's just more like, let's see what's going on, guys. Let me know what you guys want to look at, and we'll check it out. Kind of Friday. You know, those questions about the DXY, I kind of rushed it yesterday, so I'm going to go to it in more depth. I think it was Carthago that asked for the DXY. And I didn't want to short it or anything. I was just not feeling really good. I just want to get off by the time I was finishing the stream because I was feeling horrible. So I'm just going to go back to it, see what we can expect to happen, okay? So we're going to fib this, and we're going to do proper TA for this today. All right, so I'm going to grab that larger move, right? So from high to low, we're starting to bounce. Getting rejection about that 618 right here with the wicks. All right. Not matching at 100%. Not the end of the world. Right. Try to see what happens if I ring that move here. Not matching either. All right, it's not the end of the world. Bring it up here. I'm going to include the wicks. See if that's what's doing it. All right. About the same stuff with the wicks. A little bit better, to be fair. So with the wicks, that's what we're going to consider for this. Dropped, right? Got our bounce. Hit very close to 382. Came back down. Support at the 236. Got above it. Support at the 382. Dealt with it, got above the 50%. Rejection of the 618. Boom, back down, support slightly. Resistant, came back down, broke below it. Right now, support here. Right, we're on that channel. Up, and now we're running this channel. Good. If we continue going up, we're going to be looking at 105. 105, right, for the XY. And then above there, 107. Skrog, what's up, dude? Fear and Greed, that's a good question. I haven't looked at Fear and Greed in a while. Gotta even find the website, man. I think it's this one. Yeah, close. Why? Alright, that's gonna be that one. There we go. Oh, now greed 75. Greed. Last week we were like at the greed, and yesterday was like extreme greed. I really doubt yesterday was extreme greed. It's like kind of bland, to be honest. Feels weird to say this, but down to the DXY. All right, so we're gonna look at Fear and Greed in a second. I just brought it up so we don't forget. Again, looking for that nice moving up. Next target's gonna be here. Next target's gonna be up here. Right, but yeah, to the movement up, and that's what we're doing. That's awesome. Can we reinforce some of those areas? Let's go. I'm gonna look at that move from here to here real quick, shorter, and see if there's matching stuff. So yeah, about 104, right? 104.7, 104.9. That might be an area that we need to get above, and then yeah, it doesn't quite add up, but it's all good. Great stuff. Let's go to that's it for the Fear and Greed. So we got targets at least on the moving up, and really I'm not seeing anything else as far as the pattern is concerned, right? Trying to see if I'm not missing anything. I mean, we could always, like, you know, look for an inverse head and shoulders. It's not going to be the best looking, but that would be one. And that would be the head, and this over here would be the other shoulder that's building, right? But unlike the other necklines that we had that were like down, this one's up, right? So it gets farther away from us. We need a larger boost for us to break it, right? And if we do move there, we could be looking for a higher move here on the DXY. I'm just gonna go with the head of the candle all the way there, and if this does break that, again, we already explained how you play this, but let's say we were to break it soon-ish, looking all the way up here at 109, right? That's where the DXY could go. All right. Technicals for the DXY done. Let's go check out the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It's just been up here for the longest time. All right. That's only March. Can I get more time? Of course we can. Let's go to the 3 month. It's also been up there. So let's go to the year. Okay. Okay. Not a lot. Let's go to the max. Oh, the max only from 2018? Okay. Okay. So you can see how we're over here, like on, when was this, man? June 2022. Can we match that to the chart? Let's go to the Bitcoin chart. It's on the daily. June 2023, 2022 will still be farther back. Let's zoom out. All right, June 2022. We're like down here at the lowest points, 19,000s. Even here on December, we were lower. What happened on December in the Fear and Greed? Let's look at that. So this would have been June. Right, December is probably up here. September, yeah. So that's, like, you know, something I don't like about the Fear and Greed Index, that everything just becomes normal, right? So being at this price is like, oh no, everything is like going down in crypto, and then all of a sudden we're lower, but on the Fear and Greed Index we're higher because, you know, since we're at this level, it just starts to become the new normal. So that fear starts to leave the market, and by the time we get that other drop, we're not as scared, right? Now we're starting to go back up, so it's good. On right now, it's like, oh, look at that, no, all the way up here for greed, right? March 7th. Let's go here for the, like, 3 month, I guess. And when was March 7th? March 7th, right? It was this spike there, right there. Yeah, March 5th. What's happening on March 5th? Zoom in here. That'll be March 14. The 5th would be here. It's a day we dropped, and we're like at the highest point on the Fear and Greed Index. Right? So even we pumped more, and we weren't as high. Right? So like by that pump, we're like here. We're like, oh yeah, we'll do this. It's just becoming a normal price for this. What's gonna happen is if we just start consolidating this zone for Fear and Greed Index, right? So like, let's say this continued motion just goes, where be my tools? Oh, here they are. There we go. All right, so if we're like somewhere here, you know, all it's going to do is this is going to flatline. It's starting to go down slowly right to the new normal. So it's not going to be fear or greed at this level because it's just neutral until we get a move. So yeah, it's impacted by the moves. That's how that works. How it's weighted, not 100% sure how they're weighing it. But for me, if they're saying greed, I'm saying, yeah, it could be. We are high. Could be greed. I don't think it's a greed where we're going to go a crashing, hopefully, right? And we go up pumping more and get that new all-time high again. But that's what we'd love to see for Bitcoin, right? That's what we'd love to see for the corn. All right, Fear and Greed Index. What was the other one thing you wanted to look at? Net unrealized profit and loss or something like that? I think it's a different site. All right, and UPL, where we at? Market be telling greed, euphoria. Oh, we're euphoric. Are we that though? That's for the Bitcoin price. That's greed, euphoria. Blah blah blah. Funny thing is, I'm not sure how. Okay, so here's the price. I was like, I'm not sure where the price is. I saw it now. All right, so I kind of like how they're doing this. They're doing it by logarithmic, because if you can tell the movement from like 0 to like $1, it's like takes forever, right? And then to 100, like it's like shorter, and then to like 1,000, it's shorter, and then 10,000. I just don't think. I wish this would be. I just wish I was able to cut this off, like somewhere around here. And then have this be shorter to see this moves better, like right larger, and then have this also be represented better. But right now it seems that we are on the belief denial stage, right? Like, oh yeah, we can go higher, man. Bitcoin is not gonna drop, right? Stage. But if you remember last bull run that we had, we were here, and we didn't even get to the euphoric greed stage like we had in the past. All right, so again, this is different. All right, that blue is a net unrealized profit and loss. But yeah, I think we're in a good place for net unrealized profit and loss. Right. But yeah, other than that, oh, by the way, you can't see the whole thing because, yeah, there we go. I was trying to bring it in. Is that working? Nope, it still shows me the dollar. And so since this is not shown at 100%, we're going to do that and we're going to refresh it. See if we can get it to show at 100% there for you guys. All right, see, this is what I was talking about. Sorry if you can see it, but now you can. Ooh, that was my boat. All right, and what I was telling you guys is that the thing is that, that movement here for $1 is like forever, right? And then for like the $10 or like $100, it's like the move from like here to here is like 100, right? But all these data so old that I just don't want to see it anymore, right? I just want to focus on the here and now and have this chart just do that. But even if I were to do this, right, like that, basically, it's still giving me the 100 and up. I'm not getting the right motions I want to see because they're using like a log scale of like every like 100, right? So like 100,000, 10,000 or something like that. Yeah. Then 100,000. So yeah, I don't like it, man. It's just the log scale don't work for me that way, or at least not here. I mean, it's not a bad tool at all. It's good. Just I wish I could see this from like if this was 0, right, and then this was 100, basically. Not just short like that. And okay. I'm not sure. Maybe I might be able to change things here. Maybe. I have no idea. Haven't played with this thing. I just usually look at it here and be like, oh, okay, we're there. And that's that. But, I mean, jeez. What else, man? A lot of people are hodling by the looks of it, right? Not selling it. And, yeah, that's that. So, cool stuff. Alrighty, back to the corn. 13 people watching, only 8 likes. Again, guys, if you joined the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Don't be one of those people that watch and don't do anything. Oh, it'll be awesome. Alrighty, what else we gonna do, man? What else we gonna do? Like, let's see, man. We haven't looked at gold and silver in a while. How's my friend gold doing? 2,233. Good. Gold's going for a rally. That looks interesting. All right. Okay. I think gold's doing historical all-time highs, and I was just not paying attention to it because I've been like away from looking at stuff. All right, when did that happen? Definitely it's historical, because I know past that day we haven't been above there. Oh, I knew it. All right, so we're gold, the all-time high. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. If you're holding gold, congrats. New price for the all-time high is where it's at right now. Well, that's fairly good. All right, we're gonna draw a line there for it, right? Gold doing good. Cup and handle. This one from back here. Maybe, man. We also had that tendency that we needed to break. Remember, wow, we haven't looked at this in a long time. 2022. It's been a bit since we looked at it in the monthly. Again, broke that trend line, right? That resistance line that we had to the upside, and we just shot up real good. So I definitely love that. On the yearly chart. Oh, wow. This one? Yeah. That one? Eat the cup. Eat the handle. Alright, something like that. Yeah, that would work somewhat. Alright. It's a big time frame. This here, it's a lot, right? You should have won like less than 100 plus periods, and I think we're over 100 plus periods. Right. I mean, it can still work. We're not gonna say it isn't. Maybe if we had a yearly scale, it would look better. Right, because this is a monthly, and a yearly would be shorter. But I would need to look at it on a yearly, and I unfortunately I cannot do that. With the free version of this thing, what I can tell you though is that there's bearish divergence starting to develop. There's bearish divergence afoot, and that move goes here. Again, this is gonna start to develop, right? It's not developed yet. And how do we know? Because we're starting to get this new island, right? It's not there forever. It's just quite new. It's young. It's only 2 bars old. That means it's 2 days old. It's a baby island. Hey, look at it. It's a baby island. All right. So that bearish divergence got for pressure. Good thing is bullish for gold, right? Gold's bullish. It's moving up. With that in mind, we can still drive a little bit higher on the price, still create this divergence, right? Before it actually breaks us down. But for now, we're just going to watch out for it and know that there is pressure overhead that's starting to build on the move. On the move here, let's see. Lower, more negative, lower on the other side. There was nothing here that was bullish, man. All right, cool. And again, I think a lot of the moves that we're seeing are from when we broke here on the weekly, that down-sloping trend line that we had. And that's what's really, really helping us move here. Had that nice impulse up, consolidated, right? Impulse up, right? Now we're gonna might start to see some consolidation happen before we impulse up again. And this could be setting up for like a nice kind of like Elliott wave-ish pattern, right? Where we go like that, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, right? So you see where I'm going with this. Start to consolidate, right? We'll be going like wave 4, right? And then maybe like wave 5. Why not? It could work. It would be pretty. For now, we just have those moves. All right. Yeah, large time frames, they still work, right? There's nothing wrong with large time frame scrog. It's just they take longer and longer to play out. So there's some things with that large cup and handle that I don't like a lot. First one is, and it could be because there's a lot of data here, but first thing is you want the lips to be about the same level, and obviously here there's a big discrepancy on the levels for the lips. Handle does seem to be good. It's above half of the move. I don't know, that's 100%. That's 0. That handle barely hit that 618, right? So we're still over the 50%. So that handle works, and as soon as we break the handle, we start to go for the move, right? And that move, again, the handle would have been here or here, right? As soon as we break the lip, but these lips are not matching a lot, and that's why I was a bit iffy. Also, way too many things to count here, right? That's the only thing. On the yearly, like, it might look better, like I said, right? It's quite a few years here. Might be shorter, but sweeter. On the monthly, just not doing it for me. But, yep, it's still playing good. Again, it doesn't matter what happened back here because it already happened. So I'm focusing on the here and now, and there's divergence that is bearish, trying to build. Look for that. Now, as far as this, we already talked about the potential Elliott wave. Oh, no, it's Elliott wave. I'm just messing around, guys. And Elliott says, do something, right? And I just want to chart the channel for giggles and its. So I just want to see if that works. I'm going with the wicks for this. The wick down here. The wick up there, and then the wick down here, and then we're just kind of like, yeah, breaking that channel to the upside, which would be something that is interesting because usually upsloping channels break down. That's what I'm also thinking. Price could start to drop a little bit to come back into the channel, right? But that's my take on this. Now, if we were to fib this, right, and we have from high to low, we're looking for that move to get to that 1618. That's going to be up here at 2,457. So that move up there, it's still very possible, right? Not going to say it isn't. Another way we could look at this and see if we can match it is by getting a shorter move from here to here, right? Because it's the same thing. And if we're looking at this as a cup and handle formation, right, type of deal, we would be looking for a measure move of that handle portion, right, for us to determine where the market's going to go. So I'm going to take the high point there, the low point there, right, and the initial point for us, I just want to drag there a little bit more, somewhere around there, close enough, would be like 2,278. That would be that 1618. Then next one is going to be that larger move, but it's not matching with this. I just want to see if we got like coinciding data that would say, yo, this is where we're going, but we're not getting it. So I'm going to try to zoom in here a little bit more on the price. I want to make sure I get that right. That's there, and that one in the 0 line, it's also good. So yeah, I had good price matching there. And yep, next target 2,278 on a larger move. We're looking for like us here, like 2,400, right? Those are good targets for gold to hit if it continues right climbing. By the time we get there, we might have, bearish divergence still, right? Because you can tell that it's right there. That bearish divergence could bring us down. So with all that into a count, right? I'm gonna get rid of this. It's just a lot of stuff going on the 1 hour. Sorry, on the daily for the gold, and let's check out silver. Silver, kind of like crying on the bathtub at $24.97. Really not doing a lot. Gold is outperforming it by a lot. There used to be a correlation between the price of gold and the price of silver. It seems to be going away more and more each time I look at this, because the disparity in price is so much bigger, right? It used to be that like gold used to be like 10 times the price of silver, or like 100 times the price of silver, like 10 times the price of silver. And now the disparity is so much bigger that it's like, yeah, silver is like basically nothing when compared to gold, right? And a lot of that's from speculative markets. So what do we have for silver, man? Up higher, more positive momentum, higher on our side. So this move here short is good. Get on the weekly, see if we have anything here, man. Yeah, it seems like we got into like a 1618 move from high to low. Finally, you know, we already had it in the past. Trying to get above it again. If we were to look at this at a different move, right, we would basically be having at this, go here to the high point, here to the high point, grab this, go here to the low point, and see where we're at. And I'm just gonna zoom in to match the stuff that we have as far as points go. That one's good, that one's good, and we are targeting right on a pullback up that 786. We need to get above it, get 100%. That's gonna be $28. And then we're looking for 34, and then we're gonna be good, right? Other than that, I mean, silver kind of bland, not really liking it. It's not getting anywhere in its all-time highs. That was way back here in like 2011, yeah, after the crisis. And this would have been like $49 and like 91 cents. And part of the reason it started to crash is because Cyprus got out and sold their silver reserves around this time, and that just kind of crashed the market. It started a downtrend for silver back then, and it's just been underperformer ever since. I hope it takes off sometime. I mean, silver is good as an asset as well. It's cheaper. I'm not sure why people are not buying it in masses, right? Can you compare it with the price of gold? Silver should be much higher. At some point in time, it's going to have to take off. So, I mean, potential, like pound per pound, right? Like, ounce per ounce. I would say silver has a better potential to go massive to the upside than gold on a long-term basis. And the reason is gold's already really, really high in price. Silver is also a good store of value, not as good as gold, but silver should be much higher than where it's at. If we consider the parity in price that there used to be, and if at some point in time it's gonna like hold again, that means silver has to shoot back up. And once that does, whoever's holding silver is gonna be doing really good. I'm not saying gold, silver. I'm just saying silver is gonna be good to have as a potential investment. I wouldn't go like, all deep on silver. I'll just be getting some silver for when it shoots up, right? That's basically what I'm saying. I would also be getting gold, if you're into having precious metals, but those two should do good. All right. Alrighty, what else are we gonna look at, guys? There's really no requests coming in, so it is Friday. Go chill, go have fun. We're gonna be calling it a stream tonight. It's early. We've been live for like about 45 minutes or so. Still want to get better, right? I feel a lot better than yesterday, but I'm not feeling 100%. So with all that said, I'm just probably gonna take off for the night. Go chill, go watch something with the wife. Probably crash. I just feel like crashing at this point in time, to be honest. So I just want to pass out. And with all that into account, guys, thank you all for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Join us on the Discord. Ask anyone for a link that can post it, and they'll post it for you. But again, it just seems like it's the usual us that are hanging out, and I appreciate you all. And thank you all for being here and being part of this awesome community. And with all that said, thank you for watching tonight, and I'll catch you again on Monday for another edition of TSO Crypto, unless the markets go haywire on the weekend, which I hope it's not going to be the case, because then I get to chill. But otherwise, I'll be here on Monday, and I'll catch you then for another edition of TSO Crypto, okay? Until then.